And what's going on, you bastards? Welcome back to another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. So today we're going to be taking a look at this very elusive yet sexy unit who just took the stupidest amount of time to get. Meanwhile, I rainbowed every unit that's on the banner. And even re-rainbowed a couple. Well, one. Which, that's some bullshit. But anyway, we're going to take a look at him at 55%. We do have some equips on him. He is slightly link leveled because as soon as I got him, I started link leveling him. Because he's way behind the other units and whatnot. Like, if you look at Vegito, for instance. Yeah, he's behind the power curve a little bit. So we're going to take a look at him on the crossover team. And then we're also going to take a look at them on Time Travelers. And I filled the Time Travelers up with just a bunch of other Bardocks that are going to... Yeah, so I wanted a Time Travelers team. And not have a lot of his, you know, like... Not like Saiyan Roar or his passive active and whatnot. We're getting his passive here, but not on the other team. Which is just extra 40% attack and defense. And all that stuff, so... Anyways... Let's get into the event. But first, hi there. If you liked what you saw, thank you. I cleaned out my phone port right before this, so hopefully there's no funny business or whatever that's been going on with it. Alright, so we have pretty much almost optimal rotation with the exception of supports. So right here, 88k. Not too bad. We have what? We have 5 of his 6 links, and I'm still surprised this man has the first awaken in strength. Namek Goku does not. Still, yeah, still on about that. Pretty much like every Bardock unit that does like have Super Saiyan or something like that, they, I believe, all have that transformation or link. So let's get into here. Let's yeah, just destroy Khalifa here real quick. Yeah, pretty much out of all the units in the game, if I'm not mistaken, Super Saiyan 4 Gohan is his best linking partner. And it's funny is because they only have 6 links. They don't even have 7 links with each other, and they share 5 of them. So that's pretty good. So I'm gonna be real. I did look away because I'm trying to bring up some of Bardock's. Yep. So 5 links with Gohan, Super Saiyan 3 Bardock, 4 links. Spirit Bomb absorbed Goku, the LR. The Strength World Tournament awakened Goku too, huh? And Super Saiyan 4 Broly activates 4. So yeah, there's yeah, Gohan's pretty much the best. We'll off-rotate one of the Vegitos. And then next turn we'll see Toa. Or we'll off-rotate Toa next time. Yeah, well, yeah, Golden Cooler is going to be on the next rotation, so we'll see. I really wish I was able to get a dupe of Golden Cooler, because he is pretty good, and I'd like to run him on, you know, a couple more teams. But he... At 55%, he's a little... He's not too desirable to be on a team. You know, it's a little unfortunate. But that's what happens with some units only being at 55%. You know, they don't have the hidden potential system to really help them out. And you don't have access to the gold equips, which I wouldn't put a gold equip on freaking... on a Golden Cooler anyway. But, you know, the option is there. Oh, okay. That's pretty good that we... She had a sliver of health. That would have been unfortunate if she lived with just that. Alright, so we got Golden Cooler. They don't share anything, so I don't need to slap them in the middle slot or nothing. Take a look at defense. 94k. That is, of course... give them a little rundown. Immense damage. Seal super attacks. Attack and defense 140%. Plus attack and defense 40%. When there's another 4 or more crossover category allies on the team. Attack's effective against all types when there's 80% or more. Then performs a critical hit when HP is 90% or more. So this guy can look pretty good. If you want to like slap him with additionals, I know I give him some additional right there. That's probably the way to go. And then he does a crossover, 3 key and 120%. So if unfortunately you don't pull Vegito, you can still kind of run the team, I guess. But yeah, let's start beating up on some Kefla. And Golden Cooler, he's a shoot, I should have went over him. He's a is he a Dragon Ball Heroes support? I forgot what the category actually was. But he gives some stat. Oh, he took 57k right there. Alright, that's pretty good that we saw that. So this Bardock can he can take some damage. He's not like Gohan, where he can just tank pretty much everything, if you know, especially if he has you know, some giant ape homies around. Or yeah, giant ape, okay, whatever. Great ape, giant ape, same thing. Ooh, man, I'm a little worried about this rotation. I kind of, because these two together would just wreck shit. Let me take a look at Golden Cooler real quick. Yeah, Dragon Ball Heroes. Oh, he's not like a support for that. That's what gives him another. Can get him another super attack. So 2 key and 20% attack and defense. Okay, for allies. So he's not like a category support. He supports everyone, but then if he wants the additional super or whatnot, yeah. All right, yeah. All these crossover units are just pretty insane and a lot of fun. 4.3 right there, yeah, easy peasy. Pretty insane to use and whatnot, and they synergize so well with each other. You know, there's like units that come out and stuff like that. And you're just like, you know, they're pretty similar, but they're just like kind of whatever. But these guys, they all have like defined roles and stuff like that, which is pretty dang. Pretty cool what they did with them. All right, so we got 5 out of 6. Yeah, it doesn't really even matter where we are, because it's 5 out of 6 links active, regardless. So we got 100k with 1 support boy on rotation. I would do it to where we would have like double supports and not like Gohan on rotation, but this event is not gonna last long enough. That's a downside of doing is she gonna attack first? Super attack first slot or second? Not sure, but we'll give it a go. Downside of running Dokkan events, because with teams like this nowadays, they just go by way too quickly. So 2.18 from Gohan too. Gohan's just, he's very good offensively and defensively. Bardock is he's very good offensively if you know you're above 90% and even the 80%. With both of those really. But he's not as offensive though, or defensive though. So he's a little bit more offensive than Gohan. You know, his attack stats might not be at, well, Gohan is rainbowed, Bardock's at 55%. So if he was rainbowed, he'd probably be matching or even exceeding Gohan. So I'm actually gonna do this. Hopefully just not super attack at all. There is a chance Kefla could live, but that is not a very great chance. Yeah. I mean, I wish I could have got a few more dupes in the Bardock, but if you look at the summon videos, man, first summon video was like very amazing. You know, getting 3 Vegetos in a row. But then the second one, that was just depressing, dude. Well, I rainbowed Vegito off of it, and possibly Gohan. I don't know if I rainbow Gohan off it, and a couple other units, but like it was bad. So 100k defense right here for old Bardock. We'll put him in the first slot. We'll see if we can finish off Kefla. He might be able to, since we're still above 90%, and you know, we're gonna get guaranteed crits and super effective. I wonder, and well, that's good. We're taking another super attack. I wonder, his passive wouldn't just deactivate in the middle of the turn, right? I don't think so. 1.8, nice. Okay, well, I didn't finish him off. Her off. We'll just leave that to the boy Gohan here. Who I hope when he awakens, he has a little bit more. I don't mind if it just being as simple as that. I'd kind of like to say what it's like called searing. What the hell is this super attack called? It's like ultimate soaring dragon fist. If he had like a dragon effect on there or something like that, that would be pretty cool. But I hope they just. I feel like they are gonna treat these guys pretty special with their super attacks, because look how cracked out they are, just being SSRs. So let's get into the next event. All right, so we are here on Time Travelers, and you know, we're facing the Bardock event, which you know, thought it'd be funny, fight Bardock with Bardock. So we are going to... Bardock unfortunately started in the 7th slot. So I'm just going to go ahead and skip a little bit. We definitely got to try to maintain above 90% HP. And we do... Okay, so one thing I was a little worried about when I... You know, about popping into this event. Bardock's passive, right, to get that extra attack and defense, when there are another 4 or more crossover category allies on the team. Right? So in total, we have 4, because we have AGL Bardock, Intelligence Super Saiyan 3, the Physical Super Saiyan 1, rather, and, you know, the Bardock himself. So that's not, like, all the allies, right? So, I think we won't get his extra little passive there procced. I'm pretty sure. Because Gohan's is kind of the same way, you know. You could have 4 in total, like giant 8 units, but he doesn't have that damage reduction. So we'll skip ahead to where Bardock's on rotation. Okay, so unfortunately we are below 90%, and yeah, look at his defense. His defense is a lot lower than it was on the crossover category. So, we're going to, yeah, take a look. So, we don't have the free critical hit, but we are still super effective against all types, because Ink Goku Black took a super attack from physical Bardock, and then you know how that goes. So, let's see. So, 70k right there with some links there. So, he's sharing 4 links with this Bardock, and then 3 right here, and that gives us 5. We almost have everything. Unfortunately, we didn't take enough damage here for for the Super Saiyan 3 Bardock's passive. Okay, so this is exactly why I brought the shoe item, because I feel like he could be a little wonky on this team, even though we have a decent amount of supports. Like, they're not really key supporters. I mean, we could have had the team built a little bit better, but you know, we're just we experimented. So 1.28, yeah, he definitely doesn't have that passive active. So if you try to run this Bardock, it seems, on a non giant, yeah, 70k, oof, a non-giant form category team or something like that, like not giant form, but grade 8 power, whatever the hell it's called, he is going to suffer a little bit. And by suffer, I mean he's going to look more to where a 55% UR where you would expect him to land, but then he kind of goes a little above and beyond. It kind of sucks that Gohan and Bardock both kind of have some restrictions. Okay, so like all the crossover units, I think with the exception of Vegito, they all have like a drawback in their passive, where if you don't have like this amount of crossover units, this amount of giant ape units, or great ape power, whatever the hell, like that's when you know, they suffer from that and don't look as impressive. But you know, that's how it goes. Oh, I was supposed to heal last turn, wasn't I? So now, well, we'll see Bardock in his, like, I don't want to say worse conditions. Ooh, do we have the Super Saiyan 3 Bardock passive activated? Because below 70%, he gives a 40% attack. Yeah, it might be. I hope he doesn't murder this Bardock too, because that's really going to be unfortunate. Alright, so we got 4 out of 6 links active. You know, I'll opt out of the super attack with this Bardock too. Just in case, because if that Bardock gets an additional super attack and they crit, it's going to do a lot. Well, we just... Okay. Oh, and we're getting a super attack. Okay. Yeah, what kind of stinks about the Super Saiyan 3 Bardock, I have started link leveling him up. Yeah, that right there. He could take a metric shit ton of damage. So 1.5 right there. So I think his active is active for his passive. Damn. So we're dead here. We died in the Bardock Dokkan event. Oh man, that sucks. You know what? Why not? Alright, so this is going to be our last rotation with Mr. Bardock here. Again, we don't have the guaranteed critical, but we do have the super effectiveness. We didn't have the Super Saiyan 3 Bardock. We didn't take enough damage last turn to get his passive activated. That's what kind of sucks about having the HP restrictive support type thingy. And that's what kind of sucks about having the Super Saiyan 4 Bardock. So 1.4 right there. That's what kind of sucks about having his HP restrictions, is that he can fluctuate a little bit in effectiveness, right? Because if you're not running him on a giant ape or great ape power team, giant ape power, whatever the fuck, man. If you're not running him on that team, he's going to be looking a little less impressive. If you fall below 90%, you're not guaranteed critting anymore, which at 55%, that's very valuable because you only have the 5 crit, excluding equips or whatever. And then below the 80%, you're not super effective against all types. So he's going to be having some low attack stats, and he's not going to be super effective. So, but it takes all 3 of those factors to make him just like what you expect a normal SSR to be. So, I mean, he's still a fantastic unit, very good, very fun to use, especially with this new categories like crossover and giant ape form, what that. But yeah, bastards, let me know what you think about Mr. Bardock, that I finally got him, depressing as it was. And I'll see you bastards in the next one. Take care.